Well, what makes Discus special, and even like all the throwing events, is they're dynamic, explosive, and since they're like that, we need to train like that. A portion of my training is throwing a shot put, like overhead, in front of you, chest pass. There's lots of ways to do it. In 2009, I had a Hungarian discus coach come to the US and work with me for 2.5 weeks. For 17 days he stayed with me, and he had somewhat broken English, but was a great discus coach. He's the first person to teach me to push the discus, like working in the inside of the right leg and really create power and energy like that. Well, anyways, he would call overhead throws or those type of throws with the shot put iron throws, and I think that's the coolest name. So when I say iron throws, that's what I'm talking about. Anything I'm throwing with the shot put that's heavy and I'm throwing it far, whatever. So that year, the 2009 to 2010, I actually threw the 16-pound shot put overhead over 20 meters, like 66 feet, which is good for me, for sure. And really helped make me explosive, dynamic. And let's like think about it. When we throw the discus, we're throwing, or any throwing about, we're using our legs, pushing against the ground, the hips extend, we release the object, or for throwing shots, same way. And so that's what this type of training does. It's that triple extension. It's like a power clean or a snatch, except you're throwing something. And there's nothing better than these. So for now, I'm incorporating them 1 week out of every 4 weeks. And it's like right now, I spend 3 weeks doing like heavy Olympic lifting and like my squats and bench and like your typical weight room stuff. And then on my deload week, I'm doing things different, like body weight exercises, sprinting, jumping, iron throws, anything outside the box. You can do iron throws with lifting, but for me in my training for this summer, this is what I'm doing, and it's keeping me fresh. I keep improving in my lifting and in these throws, and I'm feeling great, and my mind is with it, and my motions are good. So for now, this is what I'm sticking with. So I'm going to take you along today on my iron throws. So the first ones I'm doing are back overs. Back overs or any type of these iron throws. My goal is to throw each one a little farther than the last one. So like I set a goal, I'm going to throw 5 or I'm going to throw 10, and I start easier and try, once I'm in the groove, each throw go a little bit farther. So essentially I'm throwing a little farther, a little farther, a little farther until I hit a peak, and then I'm done. Yeah, that's what I do. It keeps it fun. It's kind of like like a little competition and practice, and you're getting good training work. The trick to front unders is not to throw it too low and not to throw it too high. It's kind of an awkward movement. If we want to launch it at the same angle we'd launch a shot put, then we're going to find the good spot. Sorry, that last one, 10 through too high, didn't get into it. That one was better, one farther. What are you talking about? All right, the last one I'm gonna do is chest pass. Essentially hold the shot put in your chest, hands behind it, kind of spring like a frog. Yep. Alright, that's it. Let's see how far through.